Hi guys, Vex here. Welcome back to me finding a spot for the base, but look who I found. And, I just don't feel like dealing with you, so how about you just get out of the way? Uh, you're just a... Ooh, he's Chungus. Do I just spin the mana and take him out from a distance? Yeah, we're just gonna play it safe. Alright, that was a pretty easy blight kill. Looks like he got stuck maybe in the trees here. We're up to level 34. And I was just coming out here to grab some more wood. Oh, what is this? That's ironwood. I don't want that. I want the basic one. But anyway, yeah. So we've been through a lot of decent combat, and I can easily get to building level 9, which is enough to put down a warehouse. And the warehouse is the heart and soul of any good base. It lets you just come in and stash all your stuff, and you can pull items out of it if you power it with torque power, but that's an advanced thing. In its most basic form, it is a gigantic omni chest that holds all of your stuff and makes organizing your stuff like hyper easy. For those who don't know about the warehouse and have never seen it before, once you see it in action, you'll be like, oh my god, this is the best thing ever. Trust me. Just trust me. I dropped a tree on a Minotaurus earlier, and I did not record that, so just give me kudos in chat for being awesome and dropping a tree on a monster's head. Yes. Just trust me on that one, too. I did that. I promise. I really did. It happened. Alright. Let's go check on my auto-smelter and see how that's going. I made one of those. I added some furnaces to the mix here. I made just like the most basic. So furnace, wood hopper, barrel, fuel barrel, hopper, furnace, input, hopper, furnace. You know, the most basic of all setups here. And it's just cooking stuff for me. And I wanted plenty of fuel so that this does not run out of fuel. Excellent. And actually some of this fuel we're going to put into these behind me because they are cooking up quite a bit of stone for me to make a base with. And I was just kind of idling, just chilling here, waiting on these to cook. There's not much else to do other than, well, I was mining and then chopping wood. But, you guys have seen mining and you guys have seen chopping wood. But I saw the blight and was like, oh, I gotta record killing a blight. So I'm just gonna get a bunch of stone together, and then we'll go explore and look for a cool spot to put a base. Although this spot right here is not that bad, but let's just explore this terrain near our spawning location and see if we find the perfect spot. So I was waiting on my stone to smelt, and I realized that I have something I should be doing while I wait for the stone to cook. Instead of just like, I don't know, staring off into space like I normally do. There's a witch spawner here, guys! And, well, I wasn't going to make like a super fancy grinder. I can make an effective and rudimentary one by using a simple fall grinder to, while I'm in my base puttering around, they can be spawning and falling and building up. And then I can go clear them out for precious lootses. And that won't be very hard to do. I don't know if there's much point in getting them to fall and take damage because they'll just heal themselves. So that's a bit of a whatever. And let's see. There we go. The wood hoppers don't have an inventory pass-through. They basically only do the container into another container. You can't make a chain of them because they don't actually have an inventory themselves. Let's go look at the recipe for hoppers. And I added one for using copper in addition to iron. So I need some chest. And well, we've got plenty of wood here. So how many hoppers would we need? I believe 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That ought to do it. And I think as far as the collection area, I would prefer a barrel so I don't have to worry about it being stood upon. Here would be our collection area, and we would collect, I guess, into the barrel here, and then hopper, 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 there, and there. So if that goes in there, and that goes in there, and that goes in that one, and that goes in that one, I should have 4. Yep, bada bing, bada boom. It's a little snug, actually, down here, isn't it? I think it's that simple. I can go ahead and just maybe place a light here. And I'm pretty sure at this point I can remove this. Block that up. Yep, that's it. Alright, well, I have a witch grinder now. Like, the most basic of basics, but, you know, steady source of XP, right? And maybe some drops every now and then. We'll see. Oh, yeah. And half slabs, because it seems to keep them from throwing potions, and it also makes sure that the XP orbs don't get stuck in the hopper mechanism, which just happened. And I was like, ah, right. Half slabs. Duh. But here's a drop so far. Probably the best thing would be maybe the glowstone dust without having to go to the nether. I think the best weapon to grind here with would probably be... I think the stone rapier would probably be the best weapon here. So the rapier is uh, deals 200% bonus damage to unarmored enemies, and the witches, well, they don't have armor. Yeah, it's 4, but we're going to do an extra 200%, so that's 4 plus 4 plus 4, so it should be hitting the unarmored witches for 12 damage. But rapiers and sabers are pretty popular one-handed weapons because they do massive bonuses. So rapiers and sabers are probably really good at killing large amounts of trash enemies. You got to be careful though, because when you run into the badass who's got armor, suddenly you're fighting a tougher enemy, and also your weapon starts to suck. Anyway, I got to get back to work. I'm almost ready to head out. So we've got enough supplies here to set up a base. Let's see. I need a bed, and so in the Survival Basics quest, we've got the sleeping and passing time, and this has been reworked to ask for a bed instead of the sleeping bag, and then it gives you the sleeping bag and the hammock, because I figured most players would go for a bed first and not know about making a sleeping bag. Also, the bed is easier to make. A sleeping bag lets you skip the night and not set your spawn. Hammocks let you just sit in them like a chair, but also if you shift click them, they let you pass the day and go straight to nighttime. So the sleeping bag and the hammock together give you full control over when you head out, basically, if you want day or night. Now, if I remember correctly, I did set the quest to do this, right? Yes, okay. The quest will take any data value of bed. Thank God I remembered to do that. Alright, so now I can... are you Chad enough to put your bed on top of a monster spawner? I am. Okay, guys, look, I need to... Uh-oh. Well, it's a good thing you guys are all infighting and not trying to kill me. I really appreciate that. I've come to the sudden realization that I need to immediately light this up before more spawn. Okay, so, what did we just learn? We just learned that using dirt when infernal mobs exist that can have the ghastly trait might not be the best overall idea. Maybe don't do that. Actually, you know what? We can leave the witch spawner off. Damn spider! Let me sleep. Where are you? Would it be funny if it was like some badass infernal spider with tons of mods that just came like crawling up over the wall and just killed me? I would probably deserve it for some reason or another. Oh my god, spider, where are you? Please let me sleep. You little... I don't like you. You're keeping me from sleeping. I know they're... Oh, come on. This is what I get for putting my base next to a dark jungle with lots of, like, nooks and crannies and stuff for monsters to hide in. It actually seems relatively peaceful out here, except for this one noisy spider who's keeping me up and won't let me get to sleep. Yeah, it's just like real life. Actually, the spiders around here aren't very noisy, thank God. Can you imagine what it'd be like if spiders made like noise consistently? Oh God, he's like right around here. Is he in here? My man, my spider bro, where are you? For lack of a better response, I'm just gonna start cutting down these jungle trees. We're leaving this place anyway. I just want to get to sleep, man, so I can explore in the daytime. You're holding there, like you're holding. There you are. Where's that tree dropping? I don't want to... Okay, so he was like... I don't know. I still don't know exactly... Was he in here? Did he spawn, like, in this little space? Fantastic. And the sun's about to come up anyway. I swear. Go down. Go down. Ah, my gosh. All right. All right. Spawn has been set. Let's have a sip of water. It's important to hydrate yourself when you wake up. I kind of feel like just breaking this bed. The spawn coordinates are... Oh, hey, there's a copper boomerang. We still don't have agility 6, though. I think I'll just break this and take it with me. If I die, the respawn point is... I don't remember exactly where it is, but it's within visual range of my hut. Like, it's somewhere... I think it's, like, in the jungle slightly that way. And as long as I die holding my weapon, I'll respawn with the death buffs of... you get a bunch of temporary buffs. I think you get, like, speed, regen, resistance, strength when you come back from dying. It's to help you get out of your death loops or escape a situation where you're death looping or something like that. So let's go find some place to settle down. Okay. So there's a wizard tower to the northeast. There's a big jungle to the east. There's a forest to the south. There's mountains to the west. There's a village right there. I haven't really explored to the northwest very much. Alright. So there's another wizard tower up here. There's a nice forest here. Overall, I gotta say, like, this spawn area, let's turn that off. I don't really need that. Let's get up on top of this mountain and see if we can look around. And I might try turning up the view distance to 32 once I get up here. Oh, come on, let's do some mountain climbing. I know I'm not a goat, but do I still have my tall boots? Oh yeah, okay, I don't even need to jump. I just need to, like, press into any of the areas I could jump. That will be good to go. Ah, yes, excellent. I feel like I should go ahead and spin my levels, actually. I think that might be smart to do. What do you guys think? I think so. Oh, this is such a great view from up here, though. Look at this. And there's the village down there. Part of me wants to build my base up on this and make a tower up here. Like, that would be really cool. Not the most convenient of places to get to, but, you know. And let's see. So let's look at the quest. It wants me to build a warehouse control block and a warehouse storage, and to get that we need building. We need building to 9. So that is a mission critical thing we're just going to go ahead and do. So building gets to level 9. Then other than that, we still have... Yeah, we got a lot of XP from those multiple blight kills. So I kind of want some armor and weaponry that isn't terrible. So I want to get defense to at least 6 for copper, preferably 9 for iron, and then attack needs to be, again, at least 9. And magic, I would like magic as well. Magic needs to be at least 6. And then after that, we could probably get the other things to 6 each. 6. So I can use, like, the basics of everything. There we go. And alright, that's a decent skill spread to start with, I think. Thank you, Blights. Your deaths were very useful for me. Alright, let's climb the mountain. Oh, these tall boots, though. Look at the tall boots. Ugh. It makes I just strafe back and forth and I find my way up the mountain. It's such a nice quality of life thing. Alright, we're at the top of the mountain. And it looks like this is the highest point for a while. Let's attempt to bust out the 32 view distance. I don't want to go too high because I don't want to take too much in the way of falling damage. I see something very interesting right there, and I think I might know what that is. That might be a roguelike. That is definitely something I want to investigate after getting a full view from up here. There's a Valkyrie. They are very dangerous. Thankfully, they're not immediately aggro. You have like a chance to, yeah. My computer can normally do 32 just fine, but with my recording software running still above 30 FPS, like, it's definitely playable. So the forest stretches as far as the eye can see, pretty much. I'm really liking the Phosphor mod. There's several mods that I've added to the pack. Phosphor, for example, rewrites the Minecraft lighting engine to be way more efficient. You see sizable performance gains with that algorithm that it uses. It might make some shaders incompatible, though. Most players don't have super beefy computers, and I don't know. Let me know in the comments. I have a question. Would you prefer 32 view distance on a modest machine, or would you prefer like 10 view distance shaders? Which version of Minecraft would you rather play if you had to pick? Do the shadows and stuff from the shaders add enough to justify lowering your view distance so your computer can handle it? Or do you just want to do like this and see, way off into the distance like I'm doing now? Because I've got what have I got? I got a Ryzen 9. I upgraded my CPU recently. I basically played musical chairs. A friend upgraded their computer, and I built their computer for them. And I was like, well, while I'm ordering parts, I should order something and finally upgrade my computer, which I haven't touched in 3.5 years. And then I was like, well, my old Ryzen is still a very solid CPU, so we swapped parts around. My wife's computer got some of my old parts, and I bought some new parts, and my friend got some stuff as well. Okay, so nighttime is coming. Let's go ahead and head back down. What a fantastic view, though. It's actually, the thing is, though, turning my view distance up doesn't actually help Antique Atlas explore more, which is probably fair from a balanced perspective. I don't know. But again, the Antique Atlas charting the terrain, that's another thing that's a performance hit, right? So I didn't want to go, I actually turned down the specs, like how the interval, the frequency at which it tries to chart, because I believe the default frequency was something like once per second. And I was like, whoa, you don't need that. I want to say I turned that back to like once per 5 seconds or something. You really do not need it to be updating the Atlas that frequently. This world is like absolutely gorgeous, and I kind of want to build a base up on this mountain. I haven't really built a base up on a mountain before. Some giant fancy tower up here would be pretty cool. It's a little cold though. It's very cold. It's a slight problem. I'm not taking damage yet, but it's... Does this actually tell me the season just by looking at the crafting recipe for it? Is this actually updating? Hold on. Let me go look at a clock. The clock says it's exactly noon, and it is... Okay, it's not. Okay, so you can't cheat and not have to actually make this thing. Okay. I was kind of wondering. I was a little curious, It's like, can I just peek at it in the crafting menu and not actually have to do anything? So I think, I'm pretty sure that right down there is the entrance to something called a roguelike dungeon, which is a randomly generated multi-level dungeon that I am dying to explore now that I've seen it. I also really like this lake right here. I do really like that lake right there with the town built on the lake. Not that I have any special love for these villagers. I kind of hate the villagers, the vanilla ones. Even after the mods that I've got to improve them, I still just I would rather have Ancient Warfare NPCs or monster girls. Like in Paul Soros Jr.'s playthrough, he got the Hallstoris, which is a cowgirl. So do I want to put my base on top of this peak, the highest peak in the land? Or do I want to be a little more modest and put it in the biome, put it down here somewhere where it's in the warmer... So there's the survival hut right there that I made. Ah, guys, I'm so torn. I'm so torn with indecision. This is terrible. Let me go get my bed. Bed gitte. And there's a griffin. There's a nice hill right over there, though. Okay, let's just explore. We have tons of supplies, and we have a bed. Objective 1 is to... Yeah, that's definitely the entrance to a roguelike. And it looks all friendly and inviting, too, doesn't it? But down here, well, we're just gonna do like that. There we go. Okay, now it's actually safe. I believe up here is there's even a room up here. Like, it's kind of fantastic for, there's even a bed, which I've set my spawn point in. I mean, setting your spawn point in the roguelike is not so bad. Very convenient. It's got a cool carpet and everything. Like, you could just move, you could look for one of these and move into this. Like, if you're not, oh, oh, oh no. That's, now she's burning up in daylight. Oh, but I would love to, like, hit her once and get credit for the kill. Where are you? Come on. Come on, go under the... No! You didn't want to go under a tree and save yourself for a few seconds just so I could hit you once and get credit for killing you? Damn it! I should have reacted faster. It's your fault, you stupid goblin. I wonder what would happen if I locked my FPS at 30. Would the experience here be a little more pleasant? Because I believe am I recording at 60 FPS or 30? I think I'm actually recording at 60. I don't remember. My wife would know. She edits all my videos and stuff. Unbreaking, torches, cook fish. I mean, there's seeds. Okay, so there's nothing super important here. There's a book. There's a piece of paper, actually. The piece of paper would be important for making my warehouse. The book may also be important. I'm not going to use these jungle pods anytime soon, that's for sure. All right, let's continue. I need to go get out of here. And north of here, there was something cool looking, and I'm in the forest, though, and I can't really see too well. So 30 FPS doesn't feel that bad. Okay, it feels a little bad. All right, this is the way console players play Minecraft. I believe consoles are locked at 30 FPS, aren't they? All right, well, I can't see that far anyway, so let's draw this back to like 24 and change that back like that. There was a hill here, which I'd like to climb and have a look around as well. And I might just jump cut to being on top of it. Alrighty, okay, so we're up on top of this hill. Alright, sun's getting down, I gotta make this quick. Okay, so there's the roguelike that we just marked, and I put a marker for it. You can put markers on the map, right? So there's the roguelike I found. There's a temple over there. That is a Gorgon lair from Ice and Fire. That's what that is. There's another mountain over there. So there's nothing like I'm super keen on over here. The Gorgon lair is kind of cool, but I don't want to have to fight one of those for a while. I think I might head back over to the village. I do like being close to the roguelike, though. Like, if you're going to make a base, using the roguelike as part of your base or whatever can be pretty productive, depending on your playstyle. All right, so I think we're just going to head back to the village, and I will make them my subjects. Hello, spider. Crappy Reach Copper Battle Axe strikes again. And I will make them my subjects, and they will be... Are you a bubbly fubbly? No, you just have a potion effect on you. Okay. But anyway, yeah, and I'll make them my subjects and incorporate that. Maybe once I get Ancient Warfare NPCs going, I'll make that part of the village. And we'll just, what would you say, relocate the current inhabitants? Don't ask where. We'll just send them away using our axes and swords. Did I mention how I don't like Minecraft villagers? Is that a bubbly fubbly? It is. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Food. Eat. Alright. Weapon. Sneak. 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 What are you? Alchemist, Quicksand, Sapper, Fiery. So he's going to throw Choke, Blast Off, 1-up, Bulwark. Ooh, okay, that might be worth just tapping into my wand's mana. I don't have much left on it, but I think that's going to be worth just blasting them a bit. Are you going to aggro on me? And I can fight you by yourself? Yes. Okay, he was a shaman skeleton. You can tell by the pumpkin head. Oh wait, they've spread out a bit. Got him. Okay, if this guy's just by himself, I don't think he's going to be as much of a problem. 12 damage, 12 damage, 12 damage, 12 damage, and knocked out. Iron Tower Shield. Arcane Iron Tower Shield. Well, I wasn't going to use a shield, but here we are. I've got one. Maybe it'll come in handy. What's it got on it? Spikes, Soul Binding, and it's Arcane with Magic Shielding. I mean, that's not bad. Where'd this other guy die? There he is. What's he going to... Ooh! 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 An iron rapier with sharpness. Yes! Okay, sharpness is like amazing on rapiers because they have really high base fast attack speed, and then adding a flat damage mod makes their relative DPS go up. Like, if you had sharpness 2 on the halberd, it's going to be good, obviously. It's better than no sharpness, but it benefits the rapier way more. This stone rapier is just a joke now. Okay, so it's going to be 200%, so it's base damage. So sharpness 2 is, I believe, 1 damage per rank, right? Hold on a second. Rapier. I don't, wait, no, I may be wrong. Okay, base damage is 4.5, and the modded damage now is 6 with sharpness 2. There must be some rounding going on. Okay, there's a little bit of rounding. I just had to look at the sharpness formula. I'm not going crazy. It's, you get a bit of a boost in the formula. It's 0.5 times level times 0.5. So the first rank of sharpness gives a little bit more than the next ranks. That's what's happening. But in any case, cow, bam, dead. Right, like, whack. I actually want the bone more than the well. But yeah, I mean, so now we have a one-handed weapon that, assuming they have no armor, will have a 2.5 attack speed and hit for 6 plus 6 plus 6. 18 damage. So you see how good this is. Now I have a plan to add the knuckle to this. On the server where I do my streams, I've got a silver rapier and I've got the knuckle, and that is a very effective weapon. Okay, so I do like this village. That spot right over there looks kind of nice. Or I could just build my base like in the middle of the lake and just have a big moat around it. That would be kind of cool too. I'm kind of doing that in the stream. So you know what? I think we'll just do something different for the sake of my stream world and my YouTube world having some variety between the two. So I think I'm going to follow my original idea and build a base up on, not the tip of the mountain. I want to be closer to the village because I would like to settle the village with like my NPCs. But right here, yeah. Step 1 is to even this all out. All right, cows. I'm sorry, but you gotta go. Yeah. So I think we'll have the industrial level. We need the workshop area, right? Where all the machinery and stuff is going to go, and the warehouse, namely. Probably want to go right around here with it. So I'll just clear this stuff away real quick, and you guys can tell me what you think. Until next time, as always, take it easy.